Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. I still don't have a video editor yet, so I thought that I would get on here and give you guys a little bit of more of a backstory of me. I follow a blog called Juggling the Jenkins. She is a recovering addict. She's been sober for a very long time. I can't remember the exact time period of how long she's been sober, but she's kind of like an inspiration to me because she has a family, she's clean, she's living like a normal life. She also is a social media, influencer, and it's kind of what I want to be. I want to show people that, addicts can recover. You can have a life after addiction. And even though addiction never ends, you can make it through and see a brighter side of it. So I'm going to start at the beginning, and I'm also going to talk about my stand on if it's a disease or not, and how people perceive it that way. Um, anyway, so I'm going to start at the beginning. I live in Georgia. You guys know that. So I grew up in a small town in Georgia. I lived on both ends of the county. Um, my mom and dad split up when I was really young. They ended up getting back together to have my sisters, but then they split up again. And um, I grew up in one school from kindergarten through fifth grade, and then I went to middle school in sixth grade. Well, when I started sixth grade, I met my best friend. She walked up to me and she was like, my name is this, and you want to be friends with me? And I was like, yeah, sure. So we became best friends, and we're still best friends, like over 15, 16, I don't even know how many years of best friends, we are now, but it's been a long time. And she's been my best friend through it all. I also had a great family. My dad's grandparents were me and my pop. I got to spend like a week with them in the summer, a whole week just without parents, but with my grandparents. They would spoil us and take us places in Vacation Bible School. It was so fun. And then I had my Bamama and Mapa, which was my mom's parents, and they also helped us. They took care of us. We had sleepovers. We'd go to their house and build these big tents in the big closets they had, and I had a great childhood. Um, it goes to show that not every drug addict comes from a bad background. I had a good upbringing. Um, so anyway, going into high school, I was still, a good student, a good kid. I was in marching band. I loved technology. Like, technology is probably my favorite class. I had I didn't really have a steady boyfriend until about 10th grade. I think I got with him. And that's because I struggled with my sexuality. I tried to kind of push it down and kind of internalize the fact that I was attracted to girls, because in a small town, it's like a taboo. Like, liking a girl liking a girl or a guy liking a guy, it just wasn't like a thing then. Like, it was not. It was, and this was just, I graduated in 2007. So if you think about it, when I was in middle school, it was like the 2000s already. But it just was not as accepted in a small little country town in the middle of nowhere. Like, it wasn't accepted. So I didn't want anybody to know. Of course, people found out I was a tomboy. I dressed like a boy. I liked dressing like, I didn't dress like exactly a boy, but like I liked boy pants and shirts. I didn't like wear tight fitting clothes. I also wore all black. I had bleach blonde hair with black at the ends. Like, I I wasn't a loser either. Like, I was friends with everyone, like every clique. Like, I was friends with everyone. Like, I'm still friends with everyone from high school. Like, I didn't dislike anybody. Nobody disliked me really. Um, I was just virtually, I guess, platonic with everyone. So I had a good school experience, good family experience, everything. Well, in 12th grade, uh, I graduated, obviously. I was 17 years old. I didn't turn 18 till that July. So I graduated and I was like, yep, I'm moving out. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to move out. So I started going to college, and I instead of going to classes, because I didn't like my college, it was a bunch of like really preppy people, and I felt so outcasted. Like I did not feel like I belonged at all. I started not going to classes, and I started going and getting high, just marijuana. You know, I would go and get high with my friends rather than go to class. Well, that just started becoming more and more regular, that I would go and get high rather than go to class. And so I ended up dropping out. Big mistake.